Okay, we're back, and the Renskild is starting to move up his archers, take some good shots into my ranks here. And he's going to shoot at my Bastarnae, which is a very smart move, and I believe I'm going to retreat then. Either that or I'm just dumb. Looks like I'm dumb. And not real overflow arrows there, which is good news. But fortunately for me, I seem to have exhausted his arrow supply, and the majority of his archers have taken up swords instead. His Rhodians, however, they're gonna get some nasty shots at my Roxolani, so I believe I'm gonna shoot them. And this is gonna take out quite a bit of my force here, and I'm gonna get very angry at that. I don't know why my guys grouped up so tightly. I think maybe to help concentrate arrow fire. Let's see where those shots are going. Looks like they're aimed at Vartan's Thorakitai. I must have had them on fire at will. Yeah, now they're gonna shoot at those stupid Rhodians. Down their numbers go. Those persistent SOBs are gonna keep shooting. So I'm gonna move in to scare them off and get some more accurate shots in with my greater numbers. And hopefully get some overflow shots into his ranks, and I seem to have done a couple of those. Oof. Alright, I'm going to do another cut here. Alright, looks like things are about to get underway on the successor phalanx fight side of this battle. Vartan's moving in his infantry, and he's spaced them out into a wider formation, so his length matches his opponent's. But this lets his opponent have greater depth, which is a key asset in phalanx fights. I guess maybe they're not moving yet, but you certainly can see the two sides' advantages and disadvantages here. The smaller numbers, but the better quality, versus the greater depth here. And you get to see a panorama shot, sort of how his troops are moving into line to face my oncoming ones. I see my riders are coming in for something here. Let's see what they're doing. What are they charging? They must be running off those damn slingers. Yeah, and then they're in retreat. Maybe these guys throw some yeah, these guys are gonna throw some javelins. Or are they? Are we in range? Yes, I guess a couple got off. Did any of them hit? Nope. Alright. Good. I'm starting to finally get ready for my attack. And we can see a panorama of the other side. Quite a few dead bodies littered about. And you can really see how the battle has shifted. That there's dead bodies back there already, and that Agathodaimon has really conceded a fair bit of ground. But he's going to make up for that. So right here, he's moving into Shipri-Tukul, and we see some devastating, not really devastating, because there's big shield, some javelins, and these maces are going to be a big asset in the fight against these Thorakitai. I don't know who comes out the winner here, but let's have a look at the fight. The Shipri-Tukul think that defeat is almost certain. No, they think victory is likely. And I guess Vartan must think their victory is likely too, because he pulled out his Thorakitai. He's going to try to stall them, I guess. But it doesn't seem he shifted to guard mode. So Agathodaimon is going to move in a phalanx to help, and he's positioned some cavalry to charge at the back of these Machimoi, and Agathodaimon, yeah, he's going to be able to smash this phalanx with his greater depth, and you see that happening right there. Over here, however, the Pesetairoi are just overwhelming, the Panto d'Apoy, and the rest of Vartan's phalanxes are marching on to engage Agaz, and Vartan has moved his infantry in a position to attack his opponents over there. He's got greater numbers. This is going to be an important advantage here. And Vartan's moving his cavalry down as well. Going to be a cavalry engagement. He's got 3 cavalry to Vartan's 5, so this may not end well for him. Some archers left over there. Let's see what's happening over here. Okay, so over here, Brenskjöld has positioned his Machimoy Hipes. He looks like he got in a couple charges on my Cherunodozis while I wasn't paying attention over here. I'm gonna throw some javelins at his troops, I believe, yeah. You're gonna see some javelins start to get into the mix here. Maybe I threw them already. Yeah, it seems I did. That must be those dead guys. But yeah, the real fight over on this side has started. And I've moved some Kirwinikos to attack, and he's countercharging with his Galatians. And I don't know how this ends for me, but he's gonna get to stab a couple of my Kirwinikos along the way. And so he has engaged my Cherunodozis. He's gonna start poking them with some sharp sticks. And so my guy's job is just going to be to distract and hold his phalanxes while I move around the side like this. I have to beat this phalanx in a fight though, but somehow this one caught out of phalanx. These 3 or 4 are not going to stand a chance against the Bastarnae. These Bastarnae, I believe, have a chevron on them. Even though they're on lower numbers, they're going to carve through these troops. See some RC riders moving around. I guess I'm positioning for a charge on the Machimoy unit there. Okay, back on the other side, Agathodaimon did emerge victorious from that fight with those Machimoy Phalangitai. These Pesatai were carving up those troops. And the Kleruchon Agema, now these men are losing against the superior depth over here. The superior depth is also seemingly being helpful, but looks like the Kleruchon Agema are going to be able to overcome that. They're just stabbing through this phalanx despite them having more numbers. And, ooh, there's a charge from Agathodaimon's cavalry. I'm going to sweep that unit aside. And those Kleruchon Agema are going to retreat from this engagement. They've done a decent amount of damage, but they're going to recuperate themselves. Agathodaimon's got another phalanx here. Looks like he switched them out of phalanx mode. According to rules, he won't be able to put them in phalanx mode again, but he's going to want to carve. I think it's because he wants to be able to resist these horsemen without using any exploits, and yeah. Agatha's moving into phalanx here, so that could cost him. Meanwhile, on the infantry fight over here, Agathodaimon is able to have some free phalanxes move in to stab these 3 Ahoroi, and his Shipritakul are doing fairly well against these 3 Ahoroi with their maces. The Machimoy are suffering a similar fate, but looks like the Shipritakul are using spears, which is not going to be helpful. A little dance over there from that guy. And the Machimoy over here have routed the Shipritakul along with these 3 Ahoroi, and there is a general cavalry engagement that I seem to have missed the start of. Looks like Vartan's numbers seem to be helping him out.